Ray Wang is the principal analyst and founder of Constellation Research. He joins me now from Denver, Colorado. Ray, thanks so much for coming in. Let's start.
Hey, happy Sunday.
Thank you. You too. Well, let's start with the theme of this year's conference. It's a bit of a mouthful. Intelligent interconnection for openness and cooperation, building a community with a shared future in cyberspace. Break that down for us if you could.
Yeah, what we're really seeing right here is really China's effort to take its Belt and Road countries and talk about the digital Silk Road. This is an opportunity for China to say, look, we've got a different way to look at the internet. Our internet's going to be a little bit more secure, more protected, more in line with what nation states may want to do with controlling the way dissent might be handled, controlling the way conversations could occur, and also trying to keep citizens safe. And it's a very, very different view of the internet than what has been presented over the last 50 years.
That piece we just saw talked about internet regulation. How do you see that, evolving as this conference evolves and as these countries try to work together on that? That's not an easy task to do.
No, this is a very tough task, really thinking about how the internet is supposed to be in the post 50 years, right? We've got 50% of the world connected to the internet and 50 years into the internet, and now we're trying to figure out the rules, the regulations, and what's the right way to approach this. We've got the American style, which is completely decentralized, wide open, self-governed, and China is putting out its version saying, hey, we're gonna centralize this, we're gonna control it, we're gonna make sure countries that want to be on the internet have a lot more control over how that internet is distributed and what regulations are put into place. Anything from cybersecurity to currency to what's happening with facial recognition, identification, and of course, right, securing any issues around dissent.
Let's talk about some specific topics. One specifically is 5G, this new generation of mobile networks that's a hot topic right now. What are the advancements in this field, and how do you think us as consumers will benefit from this?
So China's actually going to be one of the places where 5G takes off the quickest. We're talking anywhere between 400 to 460 million users in 5G by the end of this year. And they've got the ability to take this 5G coverage almost everywhere. And this is one of the big areas. If you're in Wuzhen at the moment, you'll see that all those different advances from facial recognition to augmented reality, mixed reality, AI, all those capabilities, because 5G is faster. 5G allows you to do multiplexing, which means you can have multiple streams happening at the same time. So anything from robotic surgeries are possible, things that require low latency, the way you look at security and real-time security in terms of physical and digital security integrations, they're all being showcased right now.
Yeah, you kind of touched on this, but I want to go more into the artificial intelligence topic. This field is exploding in China. What do you see as some of the major innovations, and in what fields?
Yeah, we definitely see a lot of innovations that are happening in artificial intelligence. For AI to work, it requires super fast bandwidth. It requires the ability to access big data, the ability to take that data and quickly make decisions on the fly. So if you've got 5G, you can quickly take cameras, do facial recognition, identity, and you could potentially prevent crimes from actually occurring. You can actually help and predict autonomous vehicles and traffic movements in a way that you couldn't before, so you can slot traffic in different types of timing. You can also use that to figure out anything from potential currency fraud, anti-money laundering. So all that stuff is being put into place. And what China is showcasing at this moment is all the capabilities that they'll be able to deliver in the digital Silk Road.
All right, Ray Wang with the Constellation Research. Thanks so much for your perspective and breaking all this down for us.
Hey, no problem. Happy Sunday.
Thank you.